want to talk to either of you. Give it up for my friend Paul Snyder!
That's true. That's absolutely true. The introverts are my people, and I'd ask for a round of applause, but there's no need. We're not going to applaud. We may make quick eye contact and then just look away, but that's about it. But the extroverts, where are you guys? You guys here? Extroverts? That's good. The world needs you. I don't understand you guys. You guys, your outgoing personalities and those little like fist bumps you do when you see somebody talking. That's just I don't know. Just simple conversation is just too much. I was at work. I asked a coworker how she was doing, assuming that the answer was fine. The answer is always fine. It's in the social contract. I read it. Line by it's there. Even Julius Caesar, when he was stabbed and said "et tu, Brute," I mean that's just Latin for "I'm fine." It's a good day. You guys go on ahead. I'll catch up. You don't deviate from that script. And she deviated from the script. She looked at me and she said, "Do you really want to know?" No. No, I don't. And now I wear AirPods in the office with no music playing, but just to avoid potential conversations. So, and it's weird though, my extroverted friends, they try to fix me. And they'll send me articles like 10 ways for introverts to stand out in a crowd, or introverts, 5 ways to get out of your comfort zone. And I don't know how to handle that because I just want to send them an article back like, extroverts, stop hijacking the conversation. Extroverts, if you spend any more time in my bubble, I'm charging you rent. I don't know. I've been doing comedy for 7 months now, and it's not that exciting. It's a lot harder than I thought it would be. I am quickly finding out how boring my life has been. I have so few life experiences to draw on, guys. I've never been arrested. I've never seen an episode of Game of Thrones. Because I'm afraid of getting caught using somebody's HBO Go password. I don't need that kind of pressure in my life. I went to private school, so I learned entitlement at a young age. And I never like to brag in front of the other comedians, but my parents loved me growing up. So I don't have that either. And financially, this thing is just not what I've made $49, you guys. I've made $49 now. And my son heard this and he was like, "Whoa. That's like $7 a month, Dad." No offense, but homeless people probably make more than that. And they're just sitting there doing nothing. And I was like, "Yeah, but at least I'm making people laugh." And he was like, "But are you really?" $49? He just got his first job recently, and since he doesn't think $49 is very much, I'm taking $49 out of every paycheck. So he apologizes. I think it's only fair. It's only fair. Oh my gosh, we got any parents? Any parents here today? I've got 2 boys. I will say food is really tough with kids, isn't it? Am I right on this? We are all, so much complaining, like, the peas are touching my meat, and what's that green stuff, and why can't we just have mac and cheese and chicken nuggets? And that's what I'm saying. That was just for me. I don't even know I wasn't listening to what they were saying, but I'm sure it was something similar. I don't know. I didn't actually know if how good a father I would be, and the verdict is still out, really. But my wife and I went to take a tour of the maternity ward, and boy, everything hit me all at one time as we were on that tour. Like, I was going to be a dad. How are we going to afford diapers? Or college? What if I don't like his wife? What if I like his wife too much? I mean, I had to sit down in the middle of the hallway to keep from passing out, and people are passing by, and they're looking back, and they're just shaking their head. Ooh. Feel sorry for that guy's wife. And my own wife just blurts out, I don't even know that guy. My man left me when I got pregnant. So that's how we started. Man, but now I'm seeing, my oldest son is 16, and my granddad's still alive. He's 97, and yeah. And they're both at that age that they think they can drive on their own. I mean, it's a cute age. Just going down the road, running stop signs, hopping curbs, one blinker's on, and the gas cap just flat underneath. My mom asked us if we would want my granddad's car when he does pass, and my son heard this and has never been more interested in his great-grandfather than he is now. And he started asking questions like, you think he'll make it to 100? Is it bad to scare old people? Is he on heart medication? Is he allergic to anything? I'm like, okay, buddy, just... You're gonna have to chill, okay? It's not a Mercedes-Benz. I mean, it's a Dodge Neon, okay? I mean, if it were a luxury car, I'd help you cut the brake lines now, but it's not, okay? Just have to be patient. I'm finding that as I'm getting older and my parents are getting older, we've had this shift in who reprimands who. My parents came to visit a while back while my wife and I went out of town, and we got back, and my dad was like, "Oh, Wi-Fi's not working." And I was like, "Huh, Wi-Fi was working fine when we left." And so I went to go look at what was happening, and my son immediately ratted Granddad out. He was like, "Dad, Granddad found the router in the coat closet and was messing with wires." So I had to go to my dad. I was like, "Dad, what did we say about getting in the coat closet?" Not to do it. Why did we say not to do it? Because I might break something. And what did you do? I broke something. That's right, little buddy. You forced my hand. I hate to do this, but no Fox News for a week. That's not fair. You want to make it 2 weeks? I'll go up to your room and forward an article you found on the internet to everyone in your email contact list. I was getting out of the shower a little while back, and our puppy was sitting by the tub, and I bent down to pick her up, and as I stood up, her back legs knocked my towel off at the same moment that my wife walks in the room. To just see me standing there, naked and wet with a dog in my arms. She just shook her head and walked right back out. And so I turned around to put the dog back down. The same moment that my son walks in, just to see an angle of his dad that no child should ever have to see. And as he's leaving, he says in a way only a teenager can, "Ugh. I can't believe you're my dad." And from the next room, I hear blurted out, I don't even know that guy. Your father left me when I got pregnant. All right, that was my time, guys. Thank you.